What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing this super pink Valentine's Day-esque makeup tutorial. I really love pink eyeshadows, and I mean, this might be a little too bold for some people. I personally go out in public or run errands with makeup like this all the time, and I love it. But if it's a little too crazy or a little too out there for you, you could still follow the tutorial. And when I use a certain shade of pink, you could still use pink, but maybe a more toned down version of the one that I used. But I really actually like how this turned out. I feel like most of my videos on my channel so far are pretty neutral or toned down. And I also just haven't played with any bright fun colors in general at all lately. So I'm excited about how this turned out. It was fun to do. So yeah, just keep watching if you want to see how I did this. Okay, so to start off, I'm just going to take my beauty blender and put some powder underneath my eye to catch any fallout. So for this look, I used two different eyeshadow palettes, and they're both from Colourpop. The first one is the Ooh La La eyeshadow palette. It's literally just a bunch of like pink shades, really pretty. And then the other one is their Strawberry Shake palette, and it's got a bunch of like reds and pinks in there too. So I'm gonna be using both of these. So I'm gonna take my Morphe M433 like always, and I'm gonna start with the pink palette and that really bright pink shade in there. It's called Sandbar, or at least I think it is. When I first bought this palette, I dropped it on the floor and a bunch of these eyeshadows came out. They're just like magnetic. So I put them back in, but I couldn't remember what order they went in. So this might actually not be like in the right spot. So maybe it's not even called Sandbar. But in this palette, the way I have it, it is. So I'm gonna take a generous amount, swirl it on my brush, and I'm gonna start by doing what I pretty much do for every eyeshadow look, just putting this through the crease of my eye. I'm gonna dip my brush into the pan like a couple different times, maybe even 3, and just keep packing it on there so that way this color is really intense. Okay, next, just to blend that out so that way it fades nicely up into my eyebrow area, I'm gonna take the other palette, and then there's this really soft, pretty pink color right here in the corner, and it's called Woke. So I'm gonna take just a small amount of that on a different Morphe M433 and just lightly blend that up to my brow. Now I'm gonna take a different Morphe brush. It's the M411, and I'm gonna go into the Strawberry palette, and then this shade right here, it's like a reddish color. It's called Daiquiri. I'm going to take that and I'm gonna deepen up my crease with that. And since I am doing a halo eye, I'm gonna not only run that through the crease, but I'm also gonna pack a little bit of it on the inner and outer corners of my eye. Here I'm just going to go back in with the first brush and just blend everything together to make sure that it just blends nicely and looks nice and gradient. Okay, so what I did next, I took this Real Techniques brush. It's the, I honestly can't read it, it's worn off. But I'm taking the pink palette, and there's this really pretty pink shimmery shade right here, and it's called Big Sugar. So I'm going to spray my brush with a little bit of water first, a decent amount of water, and then I'm gonna just dip into that color. And again, since I'm doing a halo eye, I'm just gonna put this color in the center of my eye where I don't really have any eyeshadow right now. Okay, so as you can kind of see, that that color I just put in the middle of my eye, it doesn't really pop like I really had hoped that it would. So what I did for this eye next is I'm actually going to put some glitter on there, some pink glitter to make it look even more vibrant. So I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue. I'm going to put some just on a little flat brush that I have here, a really small amount, and I'm going to pack that directly over that shimmery pink that I just put on my eye. Okay, and then after that's on there, I'm going to take this NYX glitter and I'm just going to pour some into the cap, and then literally just take my same brush that I used to put the glitter glue on there and then just dip into the cap, and then I'm going to place that quickly before the glue dries right over that glue. Okay, and then after I did that, I still didn't really like the way that it looked. I thought that it could just be a little more bright, so I ended up going in with this. This is from Ciate London. I got this in one of my boxy charms like a few months back. It's basically like a liquid eyeshadow. It's really pretty. I'll swatch it on my hand. I mean, it's just like super shimmery, and I thought that it would look good over this. So I'm literally just gonna take this and put it directly over the glitter that I just put on my eyes. I don't know what brush I used earlier. Oh well, I'm gonna use this same brush that I used for the glitter, and I'm just gonna use this to spread that liquid eyeshadow around. Okay, that looks much better to me. And then before I wipe away some of this fallout, I'm gonna go back in with that shade Daiquiri. It was like that red looking color. And I just wanna make sure that the glitter on the center of my lid just blends in well to the inner and outer corners. Okay, if this doesn't stop falling, I'm gonna have to change my shirt. Okay, I just dusted away that like pink eyeshadow fallout that I had, but I'm gonna put a little bit more powder under my eyes so that way now I can do my lower shadow. So I am gonna start with this Morphe M419 brush, and I'm gonna take that first shade that I used, that really hot pink shade called Sandbar, and I'm going to run that along underneath my lower lashes. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Now I just need to do my inner corner highlight. So I'm taking the shade Tickled and I'm mixing it with the shade Moonstruck down here. So the two opposite corner colors there, and I'm gonna put those, put that right on my inner corner. Okay, so I didn't even dip into any more eyeshadows. I'm just gonna take whatever is left over on this after I did my inner corners, and I'm just gonna use it to highlight my brow bone with. So just putting that eyeshadow right underneath the arch of my brow. So I'm drinking this Naked drink. It's the Red Machine one. And I was reading the, like all the fruits and vegetables that are in it on the back. Actually, it's only fruits in this one, but I was reading it, and at the bottom, after it lists all the fruits, it says, and a hint of chokeberries and elderberries. What the heck is a chokeberry? Anyways, so now that my eyeshadow is finished, I am going to like finish up my eyes. So I'm gonna take just a black eyeliner and use that to tightline with real quick. And since this look is primarily pink and it's like Valentine's Day themed, I'm definitely gonna use a pink eyeliner for my waterline. So this is from Colourpop. It's their cream gel liner, and the shade, I think it's worn off. No, it's in the shade Boots. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in my lower, or in my waterline right now. Okay, cool. I've got the pink there. So now I'm going to move on to mascara. I'm using this one from Petite and Pretty. I got this in my last month's BoxyCharm, and I'm pretty sure I talked about it in my last BoxyCharm video how I really like this mascara, so I'm just gonna coat my top and bottom lashes with this really quick. Okay, so my mascara is on. This look would look really cute. Really cute with a really flirty, like feathery pair of false eyelashes, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't really wear false eyelashes that much. I'm just not very good at putting them on, and it's just like a hassle to me. I don't know. So I'm gonna leave it with just mascara, but I am going to finish up my face real quick on camera. I don't wear blush very often, but for the sake of this video and everything kind of being pink, I am going to use a pinkish blush. It's from this Wander Beauty little bronzer and blush duo, and this is the pink shade right here that I'm going to put a very little amount of on. I'm just going to take this brush from Real Techniques. It's actually called a blush brush, so I'm going to take a small amount of that and just when I do blush, I kind of smile so I can see where the apples of my cheeks are, and I gently press it on the apples of my cheeks and then just slowly blend it back to kind of blend in with my bronzer or my contour. Okay, there. I actually like that. I mean, I like blush. I just don't wear it very often. I feel like it wears off quick. It might look good for an hour or two, and then I feel like it sort of fades. But anyways, I like this little flush of color that I've got going on here. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to stick with the whole pink theme that I've got going on. So I'm going to take my Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and it's got, well, I guess I could have used one of these blushes too. But anyways, it's got two highlighters, which are the middle ones, and this one right here, can you see? I'm horrible at this. This right here is a little more pink, and the other one's a little more like golden. So I'm gonna take that more pink highlighter and highlight my cheeks with it. I'm gonna put a little bit on the tip of my nose like I always do. I personally don't like to take my highlight down the center of my nose. It's just a personal preference, but I do like a little highlight on the tip of my nose. Okay, I'll put a little bit on my chin. I don't usually put much there, and then I will highlight right here above my lip, which is my Cupid's bow. I do personally like the look of that being highlighted, so. Okay, so I'm pretty much like almost done with everything besides setting my face and then lipstick. So to set my face, I'm going to use this 4th Ray Beauty, it's called Glisten Up Mist. So 4th Ray Beauty is basically Colourpop's sister company, but they focus more on skincare, whereas Colourpop is makeup, but it's equally just as good and affordable as Colourpop, so I really like this company. This stuff, like when you shake it, it kind of has little like shimmery things in it, but I've noticed when I spray it on my face, it does not leave my face sparkly or glittery. It just looks really hydrated and glowy, so I love this. It kind of smells like a vitamin C, like an orangish type of a scent. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with this. Okay, my face is like soaking wet after that. I need to like fan it off a little bit. I like a lot of setting spray though because it's just a game changer. It really takes your makeup up a notch. If it looks like cakey or too powdery, literally setting spray can fix that and make it look way better. So I don't even know how I lived through a time where I didn't use setting spray, you know, like when I was in high school. Like setting spray wasn't really a thing. If anything, I used to use hairspray. So I grabbed a couple different pink lipsticks that I have. This one's from Colourpop. It's a really pretty kind of like mauve pink shade. And I also have this little lip pencil thing from Tarte Cosmetics. I think I'm actually going to use this because I don't think I ever have. So I'm going to go ahead and just outline my lips and fill them in with this. Let's just see what the color looks like. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, so that lip color is definitely very pink, and paired with my eyeshadow, this is like super freaking pink. Maybe even too pink, I don't know. But I also like it at the same time. So yeah, you could totally just wear a clear lip gloss with this or whatever. But yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is so pink. I have to go to the store in a little bit, and I might wipe this pink lipstick off and just put a gloss on before I go. I'm not sure yet. But anyways, please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.